Hi, I'm Dr. Aliabadi. If you struggle with irregular cycles, acne, facial hair, body hair, hair loss, or insulin resistance, you might be dealing with PCOS, or polycystic ovarian syndrome. Having dedicated my life to helping women with PCOS, I understand the challenges in getting an accurate diagnosis and the right care. That's why I created OV. OV is designed to help you take control of your health with clinically proven, validated ingredients in a simple, once-a-day solution. For too long, women with PCOS have had to choose between lifelong prescriptions or complicated supplement regimens. OV offers a better way to help manage your symptoms without the hassle. It's my mission to empower women facing PCOS and other hormonal issues by providing the information and support they need. Reclaim your health once and for all. Go to OV.com. That's OVII.com and start today.
Hi, listeners. Mary Alice here. This Mother's Day, we wanted to share clips from SheMD's episodes that celebrate the impact moms have, as well as some good advice and reminders. One of my sons is about to graduate from high school this month, and I'm going through all of the emotions. He's my baby, and I cannot believe he's going away to college. I have 5 children. Dr. A has 4 children, and I'm one of 5. So there's a lot of mamas in my family, and I love every single one of them. Dr. A and I say this so often on the show, but it's worth repeating. Being a mom, especially a stay-home mom, is the hardest, most challenging job in the world. Some moms are a bonus mom, like my kid's stepmom, Ray Seahorn. Some are chosen by us with no biological link as mentors and caregivers. Listening to our guests like SZA, Florence Pugh, and Sofia Grainge share what they love about their moms all together in one mini episode was really fun. And we hope you enjoy it as much as we loved making it. A happy mom is the pathway to happy kids. So please make sure to take care of yourself and your mom today. And as always, be your own health advocate. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms. Love, Mary Alice and Dr. A.
Who gave you love growing up? Where did you get so much love?
My
growing
mom
up?
is
The most loving?
the most loving, and my dad always talks about love and how love can change someone's life. And how to spread love. So I think that's it. I think the combination of receiving so much love and talking about how love can impact someone's life has just motivated me to spread love, especially because when I receive love from someone that maybe someone I don't even really know that well, it brightens my day.
You know, my mom is she's someone that that's your safe space, regardless what you have to tell her. We could tell her anything, and even if she was like, okay, I'm going to fucking kill them. Like she might need a minute to get herself together. We always knew we can talk to her and she would help us out of anything. So we always had this trust and respect for her. And no one believes in you like your own mom does. And I think as long as family, like love and family is your core, anything is achievable and possible.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
That makes me want to cry.
That's the truth.
You know, for me, my career, I always believed. Why? I had a mother that was a serial entrepreneur. She was like a hustler. She was going to make money no matter what. She taught me I could do anything. She didn't have a lot of money, but she hustled, and she taught me you can do anything. Even to this day, my mom's like selling beads and like doing real estate, and she's like 75, right? So like this woman is what embedded that belief in me.
I have to say, I think about our poor mothers who really were just terrified of hormones because they were told that it was going to kill them and they were going to get cancer and all those things. And I remember when my mom went through menopause, and you could tell she was suffering and all the things. And now, I'm at this place in my life and I'm perimenopause. And I'm so blessed that I have this woman next to me that was like, we're going to slap on a patch on you and we'll see what happens there. What about your mom?
I will say, I had a parent that wasn't there and a parent that had to overcompensate. And so my mom, she's a superhero. She was mom and dad for me.
How did your mom know that you needed help?
My mom read my diary. And I had been very honest in there. And, as a teenager, it's like, Mom, get out of my room. But it's like, no, there was a lot of, it's sometimes where if your parent, don't get mad at your parent, they do care. And that act like saved me because I didn't go by choice, but
And obviously she must have known. Like, we have a sixth sense as a parent where like something is wrong and you have to get to the bottom of it however you possibly can.
No, and like, thank God for my mom.
Yeah.
And you were saying how you did not grow up with your father and you only had your mom. And I always say this to my patients and my friends.
Oh, come on,
Mommy.
This is a mom. This is what you do. You have to fight for those babies.
And I always say, love you. You need one good parent like her to raise an amazing daughter like you. And that's the reality
if you don't,
of it.
try to be the woman that you, or the parent that you would have wanted for yourself.
Yeah.
And because you can give that self love.
That's actually a great point. If you are listening and you don't have that one parent, try to find a friend, try to find someone in your life and try to be that for yourself. And I know it is for you as a mom who, when your child is struggling with her health, you're only as happy as your most unhappy child.
There's so many different ways to exercise maternal love in this world, and they are not all about adding to our population. Thankfully you did. But I asked you, is it okay if I call them my sons? And you're like, I totally call my stepchildren my kids.
My kids.
Like, I don't differentiate.
Yeah.
So you said it was fine. And so it was a big gift to me. And sometimes they say stepmom, sometimes they say bonus mom, sometimes they say Ray Ray. I'm talking to the boys. Sometimes they accidentally say mom. And just if they're calling for me to come do God knows what errand for them.
2 nights ago, I was, I'm exhausted always. So it's midnight. I'm in my bed. I brush my teeth. I put all my creams on. I'm like half asleep. And my second daughter comes in with my third one. And she starts blasting Taylor Swift. And she's like, Mom, come on, let's go Go Greek. I don't know, it was 11 o'clock. I'm like, no, it's so late. I'm so tired. She's like, she starts playing a Taylor Swift song that says, when I go to college, you're going to miss me. And she started telling me, Mom, I'm going to videotape this moment because when I go to college, you are going to regret not coming to Go Greek with me. And at that moment, I had such guilt. And honestly, like what you said, my problem is I can't get out of bed. I wanted to stay in bed. I stayed in bed and I hugged and kissed her. I'm like, I swear to God, I'm going to take you another day. But when she left, I had this guilt in my heart, even though it was 11 o'clock at night and I was exhausted. But a part of my heart said, it's rare for them to come and say, let's go somewhere. I should have done it.
I love being a mom so much. Like, I have loved having laser focus on my kids. Like, I only will have this window of them being this young, this time. And because I'm not like, I don't want to distract myself with a man or going out with my girlfriends, going to clubs. Like, it's a different time.
In McLean's room, snuggling with him. And I was like trying to, I thought he was asleep and I was easing my way out. And he goes, Mama, you can leave right now, but these moments are fleeting.
No.
I swear to God.
I would have crawled right back in that bed.
Like, oh my God. And he's right. And now they won't snuggle with me.
I always say in life, and I say this to my daughters, and you've heard it, I say, especially for women, you need 3 things in life to succeed. You need confidence, resilience, and effort. You need all 3. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to have money. You don't have to be beautiful. You don't have to have anything else. You need confidence, resilience, and effort. If you have confidence and resilience, you don't put any effort, it's going to be hard to reach your goals. If you have confidence and effort, you don't have resilience, you go down, you don't come back up, you don't get to your goal. But if you have resilience and effort and you lack confidence, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to do things in life. So confidence, and I always tell my children, self-reflect and see which one you're missing. Is it effort? Is it resilience? Or is it confidence? Whatever it is, deal with it because you need all three.
Yeah.
That's the Aliabadi rule for
Yes,
success.
exactly.
And then my mom, actually, you guys will appreciate the story as mothers, but so my mom came to campus that next week or something for a game, and we were having lunch together. And I was like, Mom, I need to tell you something, and I don't want you to get mad at me. I don't want you to judge me or like look at me different, but I just need you to like hear what I'm saying and just sit with it for 1 second. And she's like, are you pregnant? And I was like,
That's the first thing that goes through our mind.
and I said, no, I'm not pregnant. But that is a nice icebreaker for what I'm about to tell you, which is they think I have an eating disorder. And so, you know, my mom was obviously concerned and she was like, okay, and just taking it. And she's a great listener. And I think like that next week, I got a package from her and it was a book. And the book was called Breaking Free from Emotional Eating. And I was like, this is jarring. Like, I'm like, Mom, why did you send me this book? She's like, honestly, I read it years ago and I found it on my nightstand. I was like, Mom, there's plastic on the book. It's brand new.
Yeah.
Just like, well, I found it on Amazon. It's a bestseller. I was really worried.
And it was great for me because as a new mother, all of a sudden, you know, your own mortality
Comes right in your face.
and you just think, I have to be here forever. I have to live forever.
Dying is not an option.
It
I
is
always
not.
say it.
No.
It's not an option when you're a mom.
No. And the truth is that we don't have control over that. And my heart breaks for every mother who can't be here for their child. That's just absolutely devastating. And I just wanted to do everything I could to be here. So I was, you know, just being proactive, doing everything she told me to do. And then some.
My mom has been amazing, and I'm also so lucky because I have a mother who cares about my health and cares about putting me and prioritizing my health. That's also not something that everybody has and every young girl has. So that's also something to recognize.
And my mum has always done her very best to teach all the women in our family how to feel beautiful, no matter if your body doesn't look the same as the woman looking next to you. And I've always loved that sentiment. True beauty is something that shines out of your chest. It's not necessarily anything to do with where you get your hair done or what Spanx you wear. It totally comes from within.
Because I'm not saying that my mom had a perfect life, but for some reason, she was able to really process that shit. And she transmuted that energy into something else. She was cool. She is cool, just like accepting and, you know, breathing through everything. And people love her. And like to the point where I've never seen my mom speak ill of anyone or gossip negatively about anyone. She's a different kind of good person. She's genuinely a nice girl, like a nice girl TM.
So I advise parents to say little, pay attention to what the response is, and then speak to the response. We all fill the air with way too much talk. We should say less, wait for a response. All children need to know, I am your mommy forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. It's never going to change.
Thanks so much for joining us today on SheMD.
If you want to own your own health, a good place to start is by following us on social media at SheMD Podcast and by subscribing to our show on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts.
For takeaways from today's episode, visit our website, shemdpodcast.com. We'll see you next time on SheMD. This podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not intended as a substitute for a physician's medical advice. You should regularly consult your medical provider in matters relating to your own health. Even though we share our honest beliefs on SheMD, some of the products and services we discuss may involve sponsorships or paid advertising.